You are not expecting this person to return, but their energy is still holding on to you very tightly. This is someone who may have acted distant, defensive, confused, or emotionally unavailable in the past, but now they are starting to understand the weight of what they did. At one point, they may have believed they could walk away from you, ignore the connection, and move forward like nothing happened. But the more time passed, the more they realized that your presence was not something they could easily forget. It's Lily. This feels like a connection that went through silence, separation, or emotional distance. Something between you two may have ended suddenly, or it may have slowly fallen apart because one person stopped giving properly. There was love here, but there was also confusion, pride, fear, and immaturity. This person may have pushed you away when things became too real. They may have acted like they didn't care, but deep inside, they were more affected than they showed. For some of you, this person walked away without fully thinking about what they were doing. They may have made a decision out of ego, fear, anger, or impulse. At that time, they thought they were protecting themselves or staying in control. But now they are seeing the truth. They are realizing that walking away from you did not bring them peace. It only made them feel the absence of your energy even more. During this separation, you did something powerful. You stopped chasing. You stopped begging for answers. You stopped trying to force someone to see your worth. Instead, you turned your energy back toward yourself. You started focusing on your healing, your confidence, your goals, your peace, and your own life. And that shift changed everything. This person can feel that you are not the same anymore. You may be softer in some ways, but stronger in others. You may still care, but you are no longer willing to lose yourself for love. You may still remember them, but you are not sitting in the same pain you once were. Your energy has become more independent, more grounded, and more attractive, and they notice it. What really bothers this person is the fact that you did not chase them the way they expected. They may have thought you would keep reaching out, keep fighting, keep explaining yourself, or keep waiting. But when you pulled your energy back, it shocked them. Suddenly, they were the one feeling ignored. Suddenly, they were the one wondering what you were doing. Suddenly, they were the one feeling the fear of losing you. This person may be watching you quietly. They may check your social media, ask about you indirectly, or simply keep tabs on your energy from a distance. They want to know if you have moved on. They want to know if someone else has your attention. They want to know if you are dating, talking to new people, or opening your heart again. The thought of you being with someone else makes them uncomfortable because it makes the loss feel real. For some of you, this person has already seen signs that you are moving forward. Maybe you look happier. Maybe you seem more confident. Maybe you are not posting sad things or giving them access to your emotions anymore. Maybe you are simply living your life without making them the center of it. And that is hitting them harder than they expected. They are starting to realize that they may have missed a real opportunity with you. They may have taken your love, patience, kindness, or loyalty for granted. They may have assumed you would always be there. But now they are seeing that you have choices. You have options. You have a life outside of them. And that realization is creating regret. This person feels like there is unfinished business between you two. Even if the connection looked over on the outside, emotionally it never fully closed. There are still words that were never said, feelings that were never expressed, and questions that were never answered. They know the ending was not clean. They know things were left hanging. And now that silence is becoming too heavy for them, there is also a strong emotional and spiritual pull around this connection. This person may feel drawn back to you in a way they cannot fully explain. They may think of you randomly, dream about you, hear your name, see reminders of you, or feel your energy when they are alone. They may try to distract themselves, but something keeps pulling their mind back to you. It feels like the connection is still active beneath the surface. They may have tried to block out their feelings before, They may have told themselves they were fine, that they didn't need this connection, or that it was better to stay away. But now their emotions are rising again. They are realizing that ignoring the connection did not make it disappear. It only delayed the truth. The biggest message here is that this person wants to come forward. They want to speak. They want to explain what happened from their side. They may want to apologize, confess feelings, or open a conversation that should have happened a long time ago. Their approach may be careful at first because they are unsure how you will react. They do not know if you will welcome them, reject them, or stay guarded. They are also afraid of how you see them now. They may feel like you judge them negatively because of how they behaved. They may worry that you see them as immature, unreliable, selfish, or emotionally weak. They may feel like they lost your respect. And that thought bothers them because your opinion still matters to them. For some of you, this person is comparing themselves to whoever they think you might be entertaining now. They may wonder if someone else treats you better. They may wonder if someone else has already given you the attention, affection, or stability they failed to give. This makes them feel insecure. It makes them feel like they are no longer in the same position they once held in your heart. But even with fear, insecurity, and regret, they still feel determined. This person does not want to give up on the connection. Even if they think you have moved on, part of them still wants to try. They may feel like they need to fight for your attention again. They may feel like they have to prove themselves this time instead of expecting you to do all the emotional work. There is a strong sense of realization here. This person is finally seeing your value from a different place. Before, they may have only understood what you gave them when had access to it. Now that they no longer have the same access, they are feeling the emptiness. They are realizing that your energy brought comfort, warmth, loyalty, love, and emotional safety into their life. They may also be realizing that their past behavior did not bring them happiness. If they chose distance, freedom, pride, or other options over you, it did not satisfy them the way they expected. Something still felt missing. They may have tried to move on, but no one compared to the feeling they had with you. That is why they are circling back emotionally. This person may come toward you with a softer energy than before. They may not come in aggressively. They may test the waters first, send a small message, react to something, or find a reason to talk. But behind that small action, there is a much deeper emotional reason. They want to know if the door is still open. The energy also shows a possible apology. This person may want to admit that they handled things badly. They may not say everything perfectly, but they will want to clear the air. They may want to explain why they acted distant, why they pulled away, or why they made certain choices. Whether their explanation is enough will be up to you, but the desire to speak is there. For you, the message is to stay grounded. You have grown through this situation. You have learned how to protect your peace, how to love yourself more deeply, and how to stop giving your power away to someone who is unsure. So when this person returns, do not forget how far you have come. You can listen, but you do not have to lose yourself again. This connection may still have emotional potential, but it needs honesty, maturity, and real effort. Words alone will not be enough. This person will need to show you through actions that they're serious, that they understand your worth, and that they are not coming back just because they are afraid someone else will love you better. The outcome shows a chance for conflict to calm down and for healing to begin. There may be a conversation that brings clarity. There may be a moment where both of you finally understand what was really going on beneath the silence. This does not mean everything will be fixed instantly, but it does show that the tension can soften. This person is coming back because they feel like the story is not finished. They feel like there is still something between you that deserves attention. They regret the distance, they regret the way they acted, and they regret not valuing the connection when they had the chance. Now they are realizing that you are not easy to replace, and that your love was not something they should have treated lightly. So the person coming toward you is someone from your past or someone connected to a situation that never fully closed. They are carrying regret, curiosity, fear, and hope. They are worried that you have moved on, but they still want to try. They may feel nervous, but their emotions are pushing them forward. And the strongest message is this: your silence changed everything. Your growth made them see you differently. Your distance made them feel what they lost. And now, after trying to ignore the connection, they're being pulled back toward you because they finally understand that this was never as over as it seemed. This person cannot accept that you no longer see them the way you used to. Your energy has changed, and they can feel it. Before, they may have felt important in your life, like they had control over your emotions or a special place in your heart. But now, they sense that you are not looking at them with the same softness, hope, or attachment that bothers them deeply because they still want to impress you. They still want to be seen as valuable, powerful, and unforgettable in your eyes. This feels like someone from your recent past, possibly an ex or someone you're not speaking to right now. They are watching you closely, especially online. They may be checking your updates, waiting to see what you are doing, who you are around, or whether you seem happy without them. But many of you are keeping your life private. You are not posting much, not explaining yourself, and not giving them easy access to your energy. This makes them feel blocked and restless because they want information, but you are no longer giving them anything clear to hold on to. What affects them the most is that you are investing in yourself now. You are focused on your peace, healing, stability, and growth. Instead of chasing them or trying to fix the connection, you are choosing yourself. This makes them feel left behind. They may also be suspicious that someone else is close to you, maybe someone from work, your community, or your daily life. Even if nothing is happening, their mind is creating stories because they no longer know what is going on with you. It feels like when this connection ended, you found peace, but they found chaos. You became calmer and more stable, while they started facing setbacks, frustration, or confusion. They may have expected you to be sad, waiting, or chasing after them, especially if they were the one who walked away. But instead, you became stronger. You became quieter. You became harder to reach emotionally. Now they are questioning their own choices and wondering if leaving, staying silent, or playing games was a mistake. This person wants their place back in your life. They may want reconciliation, but pride is still in the way. They feel pulled toward you, yet they may not know how to approach you properly. They also believe you may have someone new, and that thought hurts them more than they show. They may act unbothered, but deep down, they feel jealous of anyone who talks to you, supports you, or gets your attention. You do not like the idea of someone else taking the place they once had. There is still attraction and emotion here, but there is also a warning. This person may return with feelings, but they could still carry old habits like control, mind games, emotional confusion, or trying to pull on your heart. They may miss your love, your comfort, and your stability, but that does not automatically mean they are ready to treat you better. Their actions will matter more than their words. For some of you, they thought their silence or distance would make you chase them. They thought you would come after them, beg for answers, or try to prove your love. But instead, you chose peace. That changed everything. Now they see that their games did not work, and if they want to come back, they will have to come with honesty, effort, fairness, and real emotional maturity. This separation may have made them realize your value even more. Your strength surprised them. Your silence made them think. Your self-respect made them see what they lost. They expected you to break, but you healed. They expected you to wait, but you started moving forward. Now they are watching you and realizing that losing you is not a small loss. The main message is that you are no longer the same person they once knew. You have grown, healed, and become more connected to yourself. Anyone who wants to return now must meet you at this new level. They cannot come back with pride, confusion, or old games. They must come with truth, respect, and real change, because you are choosing yourself now. And that is exactly what makes your energy so powerful. You stopped chasing, and that changed everything. This person expected you to run after them, prove your feelings, and feed their ego. But you chose yourself instead. You pulled your energy back, focused on healing, and refused to play their game. Now they are the one feeling confused, lonely, and bothered because their plan did not work. They may have tried to make you jealous, distant, or emotionally unsure, but your silence showed them that you know your worth. Now they are watching you, thinking about you, and feeling jealous of anyone who comes close to you. Even if you are only exploring your options, they do not like it. They may blame other people for why you did not chase them, but deep down, they know their own actions pushed you away. While they are dealing with regret, your life is moving forward. There is strong energy of financial growth, new opportunities, unexpected money, better work, or a business improvement. The more you focus on yourself, the more your blessings begin to open. Your confidence, stability, and peace are becoming stronger, and people are noticing your glow. There may also be new love coming toward you. One person may be shy, nervous, and unsure how to approach you. They may have genuine feelings but still be figuring their life out. At the same time, you may have multiple options, so do not rush into anything. Some people may look perfect at first, but their actions need to prove their words. The past person does seem like they want to return. They may finally open up, explain their feelings, and admit that they regret playing games. They may feel like they lost someone valuable because of pride, fear, or old habits. For some of you, they truly want to apologize and come correct. But the message is clear. Keep your options open and protect your peace. Do not let anyone back in just because they miss you. Let them prove they have changed. Watch their actions, not only their words. You are entering a season where your energy is becoming powerful again. People from the past may regret losing you. New people may be drawn to you. And your finances may improve. Stay grounded, trust your intuition, and remember that anyone who wants access to your heart must come with honesty, maturity, and real effort.